success, do you think they're kind of believing in the system now, seeing what's possible in this system?
Well, I hope so. We've been working hard at it, and I think it's really helped us. You can see we got pretty good depth, and I think our depth in practice, if you're in practice, you can see that each day, we got 11, 12 guys, count the transfers, we got about 14 guys who are out there competing every day, and they've played at such a high level. It's been good. We've been able to transfer, over into the game. So we come out with great energy, and I think we are gaining confidence, but we don't want to get complacent. Obviously, we got a tough opponent coming up in South Florida here. It's going to be at a different level than what we played in these first two games.
Coach, your team put up some impressive defensive numbers tonight, holding them to less than 20% shooting. What did you see as the key to your defense tonight?
Well, I think the thing we got better, and I didn't think we even did a great job of early on against West Florida, was we were pressing good in the backcourt, but once we got across to the half court, we wasn't doing a great job of picking up. We were giving up easy shots. So we did a much better job of rotating. We worked on that this weekend and into the backcourt and matching up, and we were forcing them to take ill-advised shots. I think it kept them out of their offense and never really got into what they wanted to do. And I think in doing that, that gave us an opportunity to get out on the break and run and get shots. And that's why we shot such a high percentage as well.
Tom and Dwight, the two big guys you brought in, have cleaned up a lot of mistakes. They're contesting shots at the rim. How big is that for you?
Absolutely, I think it's very good. I think they're doing a much better job. They just need experience. Dwight and even Tom, both those guys really haven't played very many minutes in Division I. Of course, Dwight being a junior college player is his first Division I, but Tom hadn't played a whole lot at Michigan State, so that's why I played him there at the end. He needs experience. He's going to do a lot of good things for us and gives us a different presence.
Coach, with two blowout wins in the first two games, how do you keep the team kind of grounded and focused for the BCS type of opponent?
Sure. Well, that's a challenge. And yesterday we had a very difficult practice because I thought guys were getting complacent. So I think that's part of the growth and the learning process right now is to play to our level, not to our opponent's level. And I think that's the thing we have to be able to adjust now. We're going into playing South Florida. It will be a big adjustment right now. We'll have to learn to play against a different team that's bigger, more athletic, and obviously a very well-coached team.
You think playing this style you can kind of break the will of the other team a little bit with your depth and the way you just keep coming at it?
You hope so. We've been able to do that, I think, in the first couple of games. I think we've been able to overwhelm our opponent, with our energy and our athleticism. Not that we were more athletic than the other team. It's just I really think that we've played together. I think we've done a great job of defending and rebounding the basketball.
Keith Clayton had a really good night tonight, double-double. What have you seen from him in terms of maturity and taking that next step as a sophomore this year?
Well, I think you see the versatility. I was getting on him about rebounding. He had 10 tonight in a short period of time, and I haven't been able to play those guys for a long period of time because of, we've been up a good bit. It's been a great opportunity to really get the young guys some experience here who haven't had a chance to play because, we are going to need our bench. I think that's our key. But I think the biggest thing is, Keith hasn't had to play 30-plus minutes. A.J. Tyler hasn't had to play 30-plus minutes. And they get tired. Last year, those guys had to play a lot of minutes and out of position. So that's what Depp's been able to do. And also, we've been able to get out in the open court and showcase Keith's skills a little bit where he can score without having to grind in a half-court set all the time.
First game, Marcus had 5 threes tonight. He put it on the floor and went by guys. I mean, is that kind of showing what all he could do?
Most definitely. And the thing we talked about to him, they were more or less soloing him, where they were not letting him catch the ball, and they were limiting his catches and touches. So when those nights are there, he has to be able to make others better. And I thought tonight he was creating and getting other shots. So, and he had sprained his ankle and wasn't able to practice as much yesterday. I was worried how much he was going to be able to do today. So it was a great effort by him, considering he had a banged-up ankle.
Got 2 home games under your belt now. Can you just talk about the crowd and the atmosphere and what you were hoping for?
Yeah, it was terrific. I thought the students were outstanding. Appreciate the crowd that came out. Our players really feed off that. This is an exciting place. Hopefully we can pack this place on Thursday. We play USF. I think it'll be a great atmosphere in here. I know it's a great rivalry, and we're looking forward to it.
Have you got a sense of that rivalry? I know you haven't been here too long, but as far as the rival,
I do not, but I'm starting to. I'm starting to get a little feel for it. I mean, obviously, I knew being in the state at Florida, I knew a different rivalry, but